In case you were wondering, the depths that my life has sunk to. On the way home from Wendy's, the drink cup overflowed with ice-cold vanilla Coke, which sloshed all over my shirt and my sweatpants and seeped through my sweatpants and my underwear, and my balls were freezing on the way home. And now it is dried. And now it is dried. My testicles are sticky with the sweet, creamy flavor of vanilla Coke. And in case you were wondering, I just decided before we came on the air to polish off whatever was left of that 8th that I bought 2 or 3 days ago. And so, for however many days in a row it has been, I am, as always, completely fucking destroyed.
Soy Sylvester, the QB Kid, and the Jaeger Boy.
Welcome back!
Good story.
I love the part where you were suffering.
It's always the best.
God, I love it.
Oh, I pulled that off so much. I thought I was going to.
I'm surprised you made it through an entire anecdote.
I thought we were gonna start fucking up, and that was gonna be the source of the comedic value.
You made it all the way through confidently. A full anecdote, top to bottom.
Yeah.
Story had 3 acts. A little swerve in the middle.
Congratulations.
You coked your cock, man.
There's no two shits away around it. Yeah, you did.
You really. It sounds like this entire saga of you going to this Wendy's was a real cock up. Just top to bottom, you really just endlessly screwed up, and I enjoyed it. It was like
Cocked it all up from sugar to salt.
sugar to salt. So last time we left off on World of Final Fantasy.
Do you remember what happened
A
after?
long time ago.
Yeah, has been.
Are we actually behind on episodes at this point?
Are we adults yet?
Have
we found the Master Sword?
No. What? The Master Sword?
Yeah.
Why would we find that?
Can we be adult Lan?
No.
Can he be a heavy so that he can be? Can he be a tiny so he can be on top of the stack?
No.
Like a Benjamin Button situation where he just gets smaller and smaller as he gets older?
That sounds good, yes, but no.
It's not how it works.
No. I'd love that, but no.
Aren't we in
Please.
some kind of like horrible Final Fantasy VIII situation right now in the
Final
trailer?
Fantasy
Seven.
7.
Seven.
But yes, we are in a horrible Final Fantasy 7 situation,
Okay.
The train graveyard.
which was
Or
the
the
worst
trade
part
yard.
of the game.
Not the worst part of the game. It
Yeah,
might
the-
have been the worst part of Midgar.
It was the worst part that I played through the game. Like, I would put it under the categorization of Final Fantasy 2.
I think you're being a bit harsh.
I think you're being a bit too soft.
Haven't we established through this whole playthrough that the worst that you could possibly be is Final Fantasy II?
Exactly.
So if something's as bad as that, then it's not the worst anymore.
What?
Is it still the worst if it's tied for the worst?
Well, Final Fantasy VII as an overall game is not tied for Final Fantasy II.
Yeah, just that one part.
Okay.
But I don't. For one, I don't think if you'd had a part that's as bad as a part in Final Fantasy II, that you'd even be qualified to be as good a game as Final Fantasy VII is considered as being.
Well,
And
maybe it's
therefore, I
not.
disagree with you that the train graveyard segment is that bad. I
Maybe-
really just don't think it is.
Maybe 7's just overrated then.
Well,
Like,
have you
it's
played
good.
it?
It's good, but still overrated. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the game.
We need to do
But-
a photo shoot for
but-
the book.
But there's only so much. There's only so much one person can take.
Are you saying there's only so many parts of Final Fantasy VII that are good? That meet expectations?
All but one part, yes.
Really?
Yeah. The train
Yes.
graveyard.
I mean, Final Fantasy VII isn't a perfect video game, but
Exactly. And a
I'm
lot
just-
of people
I just,
heard
I
it
just don't think,
as.
I just don't think that that's one of the fucking unperfect parts.
I'm just looking at this
I mean,
and
I
I'm
guess that
like,
part's less than
what's
perfect,
so
but-
bad about all of this?
No, this is
some
a
kind
much
of-
better version of what was in Final Fantasy VII. Because in Final
Yeah.
Fantasy VII, you had to like sometimes like move the trains around in
Bless you.
ways and methods that were vaguely communicated, and you kind of had to rely on the select button thing that showed the entrances and exits.
Otherwise, you'd have no idea where to go.
The vibrator bats.
Well, we had the fast forward.
Yeah.
They look really cute.
Wait.
But yeah, this game shows off the train sequence parts a lot better because A, there's only one section where you have to move something, and it's very visible. Hey, get someone with Spark to move this thing. And that's it.
It's also top down.
Yeah, that too.
Well,
As
it's
opposed
kinda
to
top down
side.
in Final Fantasy VII.
Kind of.
It just didn't show as much of the area at the same time.
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
like the one real limitation that game had, and yet it still managed to overcome that limitation in many other parts.
In many parts, yeah.
but
But not on the train sequence. Train graveyard sequence.
There wouldn't have been a good way to portray it.
Exactly. They shouldn't even had it.
Okay, that aside, we're still in World of Final Fantasy, and I don't really know what the plot is.
There's a
I
vampire
actually don't know
going
what's
on.
going on.
I don't know what's going on in the game anymore.
We haven't played the game in like 2 or 3 weeks.
Aside from that, we got to the top of Alexandria, and then the bad guy dropped down and was like, I'm gonna get you later. Bye.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then left.
Good job. Yes, that did happen.
I don't know if I followed necessarily from...
And then we came across the Cactuar train.
Yep, and the
during
Cactuar
a
train
Halloween episode.
took us here.
Yep. And then we went to the Great Library, and there were zombies everywhere. Zombie vampires everywhere.
I remember.
That's right, the library.
And then we met Cloud, Celis, and Sid.
I remember that one time somebody criticized the plot of Jak 3 by saying stuff just happens, and that seems pretty valid here.
Yeah.
True. Whee!
Okay, there were not cranes in the train graveyard.
There should have been.
This is not realistic.
This is unrealistic. Look at the trains in the background.
This is so impractical.
There's some kind of fucking Jenga's tower going on back there.
Jenga.
This is not true to the spirit of Midgar.
Did you all know that QB
Jenga.
is a Jenga master?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah, he is actual, legitimate, bona fide Jenga master.
You wanna
Of
play
all
me
the
sometime?
things, of all the things to pointlessly master, Jenga is a really good one because it's literally stacking stuff. If you want something stacked, QB is the person to call.
You know, it does
Yep.
seem like after a point in time, there would no longer be instinct in Jenga, that you would be able to mathematically calculate like the prime move at every opportunity.
That's what you'd think about like Tetris too, but
The same principle.
it's
in a lot
kind of the same
ways.
principle, but instead of the speed of blocks falling down in Tetris, it's the weight of the physics of the blocks that you're picking up.
Yep. Bingo.
So tons of instincts, tons of mathematical equations to like which blocks to move, and then at the same time you have to keep in mind which blocks you are going to make your opponent move, in kind of like a Go strategy chess kind of way.
It's also not just like mathematical instincts, but also like very sensitive touch instincts.
True.
Because if you test a block, you have to be able to recognize, without moving it any further, can I use this block or can I not?
Right, because once you move a block at all, you commit to it.
Well, you don't have to. You just have to put it back.
Oh.
If you put
Yeah.
it back, it's fine.
Oh.
Yeah, and if you knock the fucking thing down, you lose.
That would be a
Yeah.
Jenga, yes.
Yes, that's
Jaeger
is
boy! We did it!
Congratulations! Now we know Jenga. Da, 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 da. Next time on OK Gamers, we're gonna learn about.
back here fighting a battle against the decisions I made today.
The battle rages on
Don't
in
worry.
Jaeger Boy's life.
We'll teach you about Yahtzee tomorrow.
I just edited some Dragon Force to this part with the fucking cam footage. My face just going.
But if the Jenga falls over, you lose!
Oh man! Oh, my allergies are
God.
just kicking up. Wild.
Yep.
Oh, bad. That's not good.
Oh boy.
that
If,
should
if
be
that
okay.
didn't take more than 2 seconds of editing, then boy, I would do that in a heartbeat. That's good.
Actually, that would be a really great route to get a copyright strike.
True.
Nice. I always recommend that.
Let's
A
do our
copyright
different.
strike.
Yeah, keep you on your toes.
I mean, some of us don't like fighting 50 copy claims in a day while they're at work.
I mean, that's how.
So
that's
here's
a-
one thing.
That's
one,
how you've ever gotten coverage in Kotaku, right? Is that anytime you had to do a copyright claim thing?
One way to look at it in PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds or like Arma or any of these war simulator games,
Yeah.
the best strategy is to not go where people aren't and hide. The best strategy is to go where everyone is so that you're always on guard to like destroy your opponents. So you're just constantly in combat. So you're busy. And that way you have the best defense against the last people at the end of the game. That's the high strategy levels in that. The high strategy levels in YouTube is to always be getting in trouble so that you always know how to defend yourself.
Oh.
Yep. And your friends. By the way, if you ever get a copyright strike, I will fight the shit out of that in a second.
That's true. We did get a copyright strike.
Has OK Gamers ever gotten one?
Not OK Gamers, no. For some reason. But
We're trying.
when I was a student in college, my project actually did get a copyright strike.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird.
Did I fight that?
Yes, he did.
That's right, I did. I was there for you then. I'm here for you now.
Oh, thanks.
Yes.
It was actually for your class, too.
Yeah, I was the TA for that class.
Yeah.
I didn't have to make a project. I was
So-
just there.
So, do we want to spend any part of this giving our hot takes on the most recent World Wrestling Entertainment, Sports Entertainment, Pay-Per-View Extravaganza, Extreme Rules 2017?
Nope.
What?
That's probably a good call.
No, we're talking about YouTube copyright strikes.
Yeah.
Oh yes, that enthralling
That
fucking
sounds
subject.
that sounds like fun
Good
as opposed to talking about wrestling, which sounds like no fun.
Yeah, when has wrestling ever been fun?
I am not here to be sports entertained.
WrestleMania 33 was pretty good,
No, it wasn't.
and Payback 2017 that was really good too.
It wasn't
What
even
are
real
you talking
fighting.
about?
Shut up.
Oh, shit. Okay, so Payback, yes, because Final Fantasy themed.
It was Final Fantasy themed.
Yep. It was so good.
The only good wrestling is Final Fantasy themed wrestling.
Oh, shit, I just realized. They were dressed as Red Mage and Samurai
The
classes.
the
Those-
OK game or the New Day.
Yeah.
The tag team known as the New Day were dressed as a red mage, a samurai, and
What
Big
was
E.
Big E?
I don't remember.
The best
but,
class, Big E.
I'm saying Big E.
But Red Mage and Samurai are the two classes coming out in 14 next month.
Right, they were advertising the new classes in the game.
Yeah, I completely forgot that. Ooh,
That's neat.
That was
I got a
their
trophy.
marketing push.
Yeah.
That was really fucking smart, honestly.
that was so
I
good.
wonder if that turned into money for Square.
Probably.
I hope
I
so.
mean, it turned into QB playing Final Fantasy 14.
I remember,
Like daily.
dude. You want to see the most aesthetic shit ever? There was a
fuck is
period when
that?
there was a period when SquareSoft.
It's a Myotis Mon.
That is very cool. This is even cooler. Solon.
Wow.
At one point New Japan Pro Wrestling was sponsored by Squareco. So
Okay.
the turnbuckle posts had Square logos on them from the 90s.
Oh,
So the
that's
corners,
cool.
every corner of the ring had a square logo.
Well, one or two of them, I think.
That's rad.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, it's so cool. And I think they dropped out of it after Spirits Within came out.
I don't understand why.
You don't?
Evade,
No, I-
encounter,
I-
Do
absorb,
we,
don't.
need
mad.
to go, do we really need to go over this again?
All right, so Spirits Within, greatest thing to happen in Square Enix history. Why is he evading everything? I'm actually getting kind of
Yeah, can you kill this other werebat?
Yeah.
Can you kill this other werebat? Okay,
Okay.
good. Whew.
Say fucking god.
Yeah.
Damn.
So what is gonna? Can you cure him? Woo!
Okay,
That'll
that
do.
works.
Wow, that'll. Sure.
That works.
So they are immortal from physical attacks.
I
Whoa.
guess so.
That's awesome.
weird.
Whoa.
This sounds Jaeger boy. The weed sounds.
Yeah.
as they are known in parlance. Wow.
They sell CDs of it to put children to sleep.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. It's like, instead of white noise or gray noise, it's just green
Oh
noise.
boy. How
Whoa!
Hit him again.